I am Batman. Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up everybody? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another PUBG video. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about some things that I think would greatly benefit PUBG, make it more playable, and just give people an overall better experience. And this doesn't matter if you're playing on PUBG PC or PUBG console. It applies either way. So I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. I'd love to hear your ideas. Give me some feedback about some of the things that I say in this video. Add on to them. Tell me what you think. And if there's anything I didn't mention that you think would help make the game better, add it into the comments section and we will go from there. All right, so the first thing, and some of these ideas are kind of wacky, well, especially the first one, but in my mind, it makes sense. So I'm going to throw it out there. Get rid of all of the PUBG maps and make one map that is completely dynamic. And what I mean by dynamic is that every time you play it, it's an RNG map. It randomly generates cities, houses, terrain, loot. It's never going to be the same map. Now, I don't know how far gaming technology has gone, if this is possible. I'd like to think that it is in 2020, but seeing how PUBG is still kind of in an unoptimized state makes me think that this isn't possible. I just think it would be cool if it was, because one of the things splitting the community right now is all the different maps. Most of these ideas have to do with getting more players playing the game, or getting the players that are currently playing the game into the same servers. There's a lot of things that split people up right now, and seeing that PUBG is 3 years old, sometimes if you're playing in the morning or really late at night, it can be quite difficult to find a match in your region. And connecting to another region with a VPN is incredibly laggy, not because of the ping, but because you have to use a VPN, and sometimes that's just not great for gaming. So if they had a map that consistently changed. Sometimes it's in the desert. Sometimes it's in the jungle. Sometimes it's kind of like the Erangel map with grass and plains. Sometimes it's snow, random buildings, random cities that appear. Nothing is labeled. There's no city names. People can't go to their favorite camping spot because that camping spot won't exist the next time you load into the map. A completely new map every time you play the game. How awesome would that be? I think that would be really cool. And it would get rid of the problem where there's 4 to 5 different maps in rotations. Well, just 4 because they took the Kenya away for now. It would get rid of the problem where there's 4 maps in rotations with different people on different maps, and the server's struggling to matchmake and find enough people to fill a 100-player lobby in 10 minutes or less. It can get crazy sometimes if you're playing on off-peak hours. So that's just my first thing. What do you guys think about that? A map that changes every time you play it. You never know what's going to happen. It's just completely randomly generated. Sounds like it would be really buggy, but I think it would be an awesome experience to never know what's going to happen. Is it going to be big? Is it going to be small? Is it going to be desert? Is it going to be jungle? Is it going to be snow? Is there going to be, how many cities are there going to be? Are there not going to be any cities? Are there going to be mountains? Is it going to be flat plains? Or is there going to be a bridge connecting 2 islands? Is it just going to be 1 island? Is it going to be 4 by 4 kilometers, 8 by 8, or 2 by 2? You just never know what's going to happen. I just think that'd be so cool. Okay, so that's my first idea. Second idea is to combine the North American and European servers. There's not that huge of a ping difference when I play in European servers. I mean, it never goes above 150. And from my understanding, 150 ping isn't that bad. I mean, your average ping is probably between 30 and 50 for most people on really good internet connections, but 150 ping isn't that bad. I've won plenty of games around 130, 140 ping. It was no problem. But the real issue kicks in when you have players that are like 200 ping and over. Still, 200 and 300 ping isn't that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. But once you get up over 500, 600, 1,000, then you're seeing a lot of desync in what happens. Other players, you might have a good ping, but the other player has a bad ping, and desync happens, and you get killed by him because you just couldn't see what he was doing because he's lagging so bad. You know, that's the desync, the ping. So if they combine the North American and EU servers, I don't think it would be that big of a deal for ping differences, and it would definitely put a lot more people into servers. There'd basically be no problems with matchmaking. You'd instantly be able to find a match every time you hit the start matchmaking button, which would be awesome. I hate waiting for matches to start. I really hate it. It takes too long. They need to get rid of one of the perspectives. All right. They either need to get rid of third person or first person. I've been more of a first person player lately. I've had a lot of experience in both, so I could adapt to whatever they do. This will cause a lot of people to cry if they do this, if they take one of the perspectives away. If they take first person away, everybody's going to cry. If they take third person away, all the third person players are going to cry. It's still PUBG, though. It's still playable. It's still fun. I think the different perspectives are really making it hard for people to find matches because it just splits the community even more. You know, it just splits the community even more. We don't need that. So I do think they should take away one of the perspectives, but I don't want to get into which one they should take away because that's a fucking controversial argument. That's an argument right there. Super controversial. So yeah. And then another thing I think that would make the game better overall is kicking people out of servers that have horrendous ping. Like if you got a guy from China connecting to an American server and he's got like 700 to 1,000 ping, he should not be playing in that server. It's going to be annoying. It's going to create desync and it's going to create problems and it might cost you a chicken dinner. Or you'll go to shoot at the guy and he'll just be bouncing all over the place and you won't be able to, you know, line him up or align your target with where you think he's going to be because he keeps bouncing all over the place because of that huge ping difference. I think that players that have an incredibly high ping should be banned from the region they're trying to play in so that they have to play in their own region. That'll just make the game quality better overall. And those were the 4 things I had. Of course, there's other things that obvious. I don't want to talk about like all the super obvious ones like fixing lag and optimizing the game more, getting higher FPS on console. These are just things that should already be in place that aren't. And honestly, do I think that PUBG is going to do any of these? Are they going to make a dynamically changing map? Hell no. Hell no, they're not going to make that. I don't even know if the technology is there for that yet. It's just an idea. Maybe that's the next big Battle Royale game. Maybe that's it. Maybe this video will fall into the right hands and somebody will be like, man, okay, we have to do that. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to copyright this right now. But you know what I'm saying. I think that'd be amazing. That would just be amazing. Combining the North American and European servers kind of feels like a no-brainer to me. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. Bring a lot of people in. Are they going to do it? Possibly. They have definitely done that before, where they've taken a server away from a region that wasn't very popular and had that region play on another region's server. So that's actually a possibility. That would be splendid to be able to find a match whenever I want. Not have to use my VPN to connect to European servers because I feel like waking up early and playing at 6, 7, or 8 in the morning. I know sometimes I just can't sleep, and I want to be able to find a match. And then the ping bans. Are they going to do that? Possibly. So that's 3, or sorry, not the ping bans. The removing a perspective. That's a good question because I don't know. Do you guys think they'll ever remove one of the perspective options and just give us one? I think that might be too controversial. I think they might be afraid that if they did that, it would really hurt their player base because they would lose all the people that only enjoy third person or all the people that only enjoy first person. I don't know if you can actually win with that one. It's kind of like they dug their own graves by giving people 2 choices in the first place. I mean, I would want just one choice for my game, like Call of Duty and Battlefield. One perspective, you know, maybe a third person perspective when driving vehicles. That's it, you know. But, yeah, don't think that's something they're going to do. I mean, if the game dies, it dies. I don't think that's anything that'll save it, is taking away a perspective. But who knows? Just an idea. And then the ping bans thing, yeah. Really curious to know your guys' opinion on that one because now we're talking about kicking players out of server. Do I think they'll do a ping ban? Possibly. A lot of people have asked for it. A lot of people have hoped for it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just some random thoughts about how to make one of my favorite games a little better. Can't wait to see what ideas you guys have in the comments section. My favorite idea is the one about the dynamically changing map, but who knows? Maybe there's some crazy ones out there that I haven't even thought of. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you on the next video or the next live stream. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/I'mAverageSniper, and have a wonderful day. Later.